Along in my automobile, my baby beside me at the wheel. I stole a kiss at the turn of a mile.
Hope you enjoyed the intro to this video. Now let's briefly review some of the highlights on the history of our USA superhighway system. NHS, or the National Highway System, is about 160,000 miles in length, whereas the IHS, Interstate Highway System, is a subsystem of NHS, and that runs 46,876 miles in length. In 1913, the Lincoln Highway was America's first transcontinental highway. In 1956, the National System of Interstate and Defense Highway Act was passed and signed into law by President Eisenhower. In 1957, AASHTO, which means the American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials, developed the numbering scheme for our interstate highway system. In 1974, Congress enacted the national maximum speed law to 55 miles per hour. However, in 1995, the law was repealed and power was once returned to the states for setting their own speed limits. Our current highway numbering policy was initiated in 1973, and they're placed on our trademarked red, white, and blue signs. Our primary or two-digit interstates, going north and south, are always numbered odd, whereas east and west highways are always even numbered, such as I-20, I-40, I-80, and so on. Your auxiliary or three-digit interstates are radial and spurs around in loops around the city, and they primarily serve the urban areas. So your three-digit route numbers consist of basically a single-digit prefix number in front of the two-digit number of a nearby primary highway, such as I-75, you'll have I-275, I-71, I-271, and so on. Some highway extremes. Some of the heaviest traveled by traffic volume, of course, I-405 in LA, 390,000 vehicles per day. The least traveled is 1,800 vehicles per day on I-95 in Maine going towards the Canadian border. In length, the longest we have is 3,021 miles on I-90, all the way from Seattle, Washington out west to Boston, Mass, going east. The shortest between state boundaries, 11/10 of a mile on I-95 on the Woodrow Wilson Bridge crossing the Potomac River. The widest would be 26 lanes on I-10 in Houston, Texas. The narrowest would be 2 lanes on I-93 in New Hampshire, crossing through I-81 on the Thousand Islands Bridge. Want to know an easy way to remember the 5 Great Lakes? Homes: Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, Superior. So, do you think you know everything there is to know about our national highway system? For fun, check out Kurumi.com to test and increase your knowledge at www.kurumi.com. Happy traveling!